Everyone thinks AI is an open race. More models, more startups, more innovation. But that story is already outdated. Because AI isn't controlled by the smartest coder, it's controlled by who owns the data, the infrastructure, and the permission to operate. In this video, I'll show you how. Governments are stepping in. Big tech has already locked the data. And why most AI startups never had a chance. Let's start at the top. Governments. Governments have realized something critical. If you control compute, you control AI capability. That's why AI regulation isn't just about ethics or safety anymore. It's about chip export controls, cloud access restrictions, and who's allowed to run large-scale models. High-end AI chips are now treated like strategic assets. Not everyone can buy them. Not everyone can rent them. In practice, this means frontier AI stays inside a few countries. Cloud providers act as enforcement layers. And access to powerful AI becomes a privilege, not a right. AI has quietly moved from open innovation to national infrastructure. And that's just the first gate. Even if compute were unlimited, there's a second wall: data. AI doesn't get smarter from code. It gets smarter from exclusive data. And big tech understood this early. That's why the biggest players don't just build models, they build platforms. Platforms mean user behavior, enterprise workflows, proprietary datasets updating in real time. Once you own that data, competitors can't replicate it. This is the AI land grab. Not land made of dirt, land made of signals, clicks, conversations, and decisions. The more users a platform has, the more data it collects. The more data it collects, the better the AI performs. That feedback loop is almost impossible to break. By the time most people realized data was the real prize, the land was already claimed. Now combine government control and data dominance. This is where startups run into reality. Most AI startups don't fail because they're stupid or underfunded. They fail because they don't control the data, the compute, or the distribution. A startup can build a great model, but then it still has to rent GPUs at premium prices, train on weaker, public data, and fight for attention against embedded platforms. Meanwhile, big tech owns the platforms, owns the users, owns the data pipelines. Even when a startup innovates faster, infrastructure control eventually catches up. This is why AI is starting to look less like a startup ecosystem and more like a closed utility market. So who really controls AI? Not the loudest startup, not the smartest model. AI is controlled by governments who set the boundaries, platforms that own the data, and infrastructure players who control access. The future of AI won't be decided by creativity alone. It will be decided by who is allowed to participate. And that's the real AI battlefield. If this changed how you see AI, like the video, subscribe and comment. Who matters more in AI, governments, big tech, or infrastructure?